Hello everybody, this is TipTopMTG here today with another Magic the Gathering video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Double Masters and their VIP Edition boosters. So a little while back, I did a video covering a very similar topic when the details were released on their WPN site. But now they have an article, and honestly, they don't share too much new information, but there is a decent amount here, and some things that people didn't see coming, and some term clarifications. So I'm not going to read through this entire article. If you want to do that, I'll link it in the description. It's a lot about, we wanted to contact these artists, and yada yada, and honestly, a vast majority of the audience doesn't care. There are people who do, but I'm just going to kind of go over the most important parts. So, starting off here, they re-show us some of the cards that have already been spoiled, and so far, it's been looking pretty good. Now, we learn some new things, one of which is that these are not only the box toppers, but they are also the showcase cards. So in, their VIP edition breakdown, they said showcase cards. And at the time I said, okay, we can't really judge this yet because while these could be showcase cards, it is completely possible that they are not showcase cards and that these are borderless cards, because in a standard set, there is a difference between a borderless card and a showcase card. But you'll notice that they talk about it a little bit later on. So these are their showcase cards, which I thought was kind of interesting. I don't know. So just keep that in mind. If they say showcase or borderless, those, those relate to this. So, why don't we continue on? So then they talk about, hey, each of these will, there's a selection of 40 different cards, and the VIP booster is the only place to get the foils. So the box toppers will not be foils. In the set, you will not be able to open these in foil, but you'll be able to open them in normal packs, just, again, not in foil. So that's very interesting. And yeah, so you'll notice right here, borderless showcase card. So that's where they kind of confirm that these are what showcase frames are, and they also talk about them being in the VIP booster. So they talk about how they're expanding their borderless, and just generally they're just talking about it. But here we get to some very interesting things. The other edition we made with VIP edition is that each one contains 12 full art basic lands, 2 of which are foil, by John Avon and Noah Bradley. These were originally found in Unhinged and Battle for Zendikar. Unfortunately, there was a big incident with Noah Bradley, but they couldn't pull the lands in time, which means that they already have this printed, which is pretty good considering all the delays happening around the world. So, so what they're doing is they are taking the lands and the art from the lands from Unhinged and Battle for Zendikar and putting them in these new frames. And to show what I mean, I have this nice little graphic for you. So you'll notice on the left we have the Theros Beyond Deathland, and this is really only here to show you the frame. And then we have in the middle, we have the Unhinged land, and then we have on the right the land that will be in Double Masters only in the VIP edition. You will not be able to open this land in a normal booster. And so you'll notice it's the art from the middle, the frame from the left, and they combine those together. And I think that's really cool. I mean, the Theros Beyond Deathland's full arts are probably some of my favorite full arts, partly because of the frame. It just makes it look so much better. And I'm honestly not a huge fan of the frame of the middle one, so I think that land is amazing. I like the art on it. But I especially like it with this new frame. It's kind of interesting. This is one of the first times we are seeing lands being reprinted as a value thing. Unlike, because normally it's like, oh, cool land, but it's not a reprint. So that's kind of interesting to see. So yeah, then we move on. So here are the full contents of the VIP edition. So you'll get 33 cards plus 2 foil tokens. Don't let it fool you, 12 of those are basic lands, although they might be very expensive since those are the only place to get them the only place to get them are $100 boosters. So yeah, if you want to hear more about the price, go check out that original video because they're not going to talk about it here. But here we get an updated kind of list, and now that we know the specific terms and we know about the basic land thing, we have a little bit more of a complete look as to what's inside of this. So 2 foil, borderless rares, and mythic rares only found in VIP edition. Again, the rare or the foil part is what makes them exclusive to VIP edition. 2 foil rares or mythic rares, 8 foil uncommons, 9 foil commons, 10 full art basic lands, only found in VIP edition. You'll get 2 of each basic, so it will not be you get a random assortment. It will be 2 of each. 2 full art basic lands, and 2 foil tokens, only found in VIP edition, token on both sides. So you won't be able to get foil tokens outside of VIP edition. So what does this mean as a whole? Well, okay, so looking at this, what I take away from this, there are 3 exclusive things to VIP edition. They are the foil borderless mythics and rares, the full, or I guess there's 4 things, but the full art basic lands with the old art, and the foil versions of those, and the foil double-sided tokens. So those are the exclusives to the Double Master VIP edition. Now, what I would like to say is that they made this a lot less complicated, and I think that is due to the product. If you were to look at something like Throne of Eldraine's collector boosters, you could get like 4 commons or uncommons in foil. You'll get some of the showcase cards, but then some of the showcase cards could be foil, but then you might get a rare in this slot, and this is a rare slot that's also either extended or borderless, and there were so many more slots. This is just, borderless rares, uncommons, commons, lands. Very similar to a normal booster pack, and honestly, that's kind of what I've been pushing for, and I've kind of voiced my opinion, is that I think that the collector booster should kind of just be, here's a normal booster, but they're all the cards are foil, and there are a lot more showcase cards in them. That should be a collector booster, or a VIP booster in this case. And so, So I also, because normally when they do this, they give us a nice little graphic, but here we just get some text. So I went ahead and made I'm not going to say nice little, but a graphic. So you'll notice here's kind of an example of what you could get. For those of you who don't play MTG Arena, the uncommons and commons, those are the wild cards in MTG Arena, because we have had no commons, uncommons, or even actually rares spoiled. And the 10 full art basics, they will not be all the unhinged. 5 of them will be the Battle for Zendikar. So yeah, here's kind of what you're getting, kind of visualized in front of you. So yeah, and if you will, as we get closer to it, I will put a link in the description of this where you can see an image with actual cards and laid out in such a format that it is a example of a pack. You could have opened that exact pack. But that we don't have enough of the information yet. So yeah, this is looking pretty good. Now it is $100 at least. As more and more details are revealed, I expect that price to go up. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this in the comments down below. I just thought I'd do this quick little video giving you an update on some of the new information. If you guys enjoyed, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.